Okay, I've got a simple mass form, and there are several different forms within this building. And one thing I want to show you is that I can draft. So I can say I want to draw a circle on the level 1 plane. I'm going to put it down here, and then I want to select that and I want to create a form from it. And you've got the option as you create geometry of saying that you want to create it as a void form, so it's going to cut away from there. The two options were, is it extruded up or is it revolved to form a sphere? So I'm saying it's you see the show on the screen, extruded up or a sphere. So I'm going to say it's the cylindrical form. Now what was a little problematic about that is just that sometimes if I've got a lot of forms, I need to use the tab key to go through the selections until I find that cylinder so that I can select it and edit it. If I made a change to it. And sometimes it's easier just to make the change while it's a solid, and then in the property palette there's a toggle between solid and void, so I could go in and say, you know what, these are voids, and by the way, this and this, these are also voids. So I'm picking the forms and then really subtracting them from the model. Last thing I want to point out in there is these forms are not, this is now not one mass form. It's retained its identity as individual forms that are either solids or voids. And I can show this by, if I excuse me, if I tab on it and then I'm using the arrow key to move it, you see whenever I stop off with that, I can leave it with the result that I want. So I could tab, pick it, I'm using the arrow keys to just nudge it into the building, and then it's individually editable and separate from the overall building form, if you like, that's there.